Hey guys, Kingkade here and welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you all the fastest ways to get coins on kill monsters to save princess. Let's get right into this. So first of all, and the most obvious way to get the most coins is you want to make sure you have a pretty good pet. It doesn't have to be the best pet, which is currently the X dog right here, because this one does cost 60 million coins, I believe. But I would recommend starting off with these small ones right here. I think this one right here is 5,000 coins. It's pretty cheap, so you can get it in with you could probably get this one right here within 30 minutes probably of first joining the game. So but I recommend saving up until you eventually get the X dog, but make sure you go ahead and get these other ones along the way. I don't really recommend getting things such as the turtle and the deer. You don't really need those right now. I mostly just recommend getting things such as the donkey, the kangaroo, only the ones that give you a coin boost, and then eventually getting the X dog right here, which gives you a 40% coin boost, which is pretty good. And then secondly, make sure you have a good princess equipped. Don't use the princesses that make you heal, such as this one right here, the increased attack speed. That one's pretty good, but don't use that one if you're planning on using auto fight. Auto fight right here, if you're planning on just using this and then going AFK, make sure that you only use the ones that teleport you to a better wave, such as this one. It teleports me to wave 161, so I would go ahead and use that one instead of using the other ones, because if I would go ahead and use, let's say, this one right here that increases my attack speed, it would teleport me to wave 100, and then I would just waste tons of time going from wave 100 to 160, and yeah, it's just not worth it. But if you aren't planning on using auto fight and you're gonna be present in the game, what you want to do is equip the princess that teleports you to wave 161. Then once you get teleported there, then you want to unequip it and equip a better one, such as this one right here that increases your attack speed. But if you're just gonna use the auto fight thing right here and just go AFK, use the ones that teleport you to a better wave, such as 161. So yeah. Secondly, most of y'all probably wouldn't do this option, but of course you could get game passes. The game passes are pretty cheap compared to other games, but if y'all have enough Robux, I recommend getting a game pass. But if you don't get game passes, that is fine. Also, by the way, I recommend grinding in the castle right over here. I recommend grinding in the city once it is released, but it's not released just yet. But even if you can't beat wave 100 on the forest, if you have enough coins to get the castle, I recommend getting it. Because if y'all watch my video whenever I first unlocked the castle, I couldn't beat wave 100. Well, I could actually barely beat wave 100, but once I teleported over to the castle, things over there, such as wave 101 to 110, those waves were still pretty easy, and I get way more coins from them. Such as over here, instead of spending 100,000 coins on this egg right here, I recommend just skipping the egg and just unlocking the castle. And then you can also get better swords there, because over there are more eggs as well, so you can get better swords for cheaper, and you get a lot more coins for fighting the waves there. Also, by the way, make sure you collect your daily rewards, because they are pretty good, such as 150 gems. That is pretty good, so make sure you claim all of those. Plus you get a little bit of coins, not too much, but enough that it's pretty nice. And also make sure you join their group, because I just went ahead and claimed this chest, and it did give me a pretty decent sword. Well, actually, it's not too good, but it did give me this sword right here, which, yeah, it's not very good, but it's pretty good if you just first join the game. But again, for the daily rewards right here, you do get this pretty good sword right here for free, 150 damage. It is pretty good. You probably don't need it by the time you get to the 6th day, but it's pretty good, and it can help you kill things faster and get more coins. Also, another tip to go ahead and get more coins is for the stats right here. I recommend only upgrading your health. You can always go ahead and reset it, save up gems and then reset it later on if you want to upgrade something such as luck. But I recommend putting about 30 or so points into speed, and then just putting the rest into health right here. Because as you can see right here, it only gives you 3 extra damage every time you increase your attacks. Yeah, it only gives you 3 extra damage for every time you increase your attack damage right here. So this is only good for the first hour that you play the game. But after that, it's pretty bad. So I recommend only upgrading your health, because your health helps you a lot whenever you auto fight. So if you auto fight right here, it's good, but it's not really as good as being present in the game, because I'll go ahead and show y'all. So if you go ahead and get to a crowded enough wave right here, as you can see, sometimes the things actually hit me. So boom, it actually went ahead and hit me right there. So if I was present in the game, then I could actually spam click. but it doesn't spam click if you are using the auto fight. So things do hit you every now and then. So it's actually good to have tons of health. So then even if things hit you, you can still survive quite a bit of waves. Because if y'all didn't know, the farther wave that you get, the more coins that you do get. Which right now, the best princess that you can get is the one that teleports you to wave 161. There isn't one that teleports you to like 180 just yet. Yeah, so the farther wave you get, the better. So I recommend just dumping all of your stat points into health. So if I didn't upgrade my health, I would have had nearly 4,000 health. But since I upgraded it, I have 13,000 right here. So as you can see in parentheses, that is how much my health increased by over 9,000 health. Yeah, so I just recommend using all of your points on health. And if you are like stacking up tons of coins, then you could like reset your stats and then just dump them all into luck so you can hatch some pretty good eggs. Also, for the next upcoming update, they are adding this brand new area called the city right here. So I recommend just saving up your coins. Like instead of buying this 30 million egg right here, I recommend just saving up your coins until you can unlock the city right here. Because I bet that if you unlock the castle area, you could probably defeat the first like at least 10 waves in the city area. And those waves probably give you tons of coins. Plus in the new area, there is probably some pretty good eggs in there as well that you can get way better weapons from. Such as in the area, even if you can't afford like the coin eggs over here, like in the new area, the cheapest one would probably cost nearly 400 million coins. But if you save up your gems as well, you'll be able to buy like these eggs right here in the brand new area, and they'll give you like some OP weapons. Because these weapons right here, they only cost nearly 500 diamonds, and they are pretty good. Like if we go in here, this one does 1,500 damage. So I bet in the new area, it's gonna be really good if you just save up your gems and spend them on the best egg in the brand new area. And yeah, that is pretty much the best ways to go ahead and get coins though. Again, just to wrap it up, make sure you have a pretty good pet that gives you a nice coin boost right there. Make sure that you only use the princesses that teleport you to a better wave, such as this one that teleports me to wave 161. But only use those ones if you are using auto fight right here. If you're not planning on using auto fight, then what you would do is equip it, and then once it teleports you to the better wave, what you would do is unequip it and then equip one of these ones right here that increases your attack speed or something. And yeah, and make sure you collect your daily rewards because those ones give you quite a bit of gems, a good weapon, and quite a bit of coins as well. Make sure you go ahead and put all of your stats into health right here because that helps you last a lot longer and get a lot more coins. Also, make sure you use at least a little bit of stat points into speed so you can actually run decently fast while you're doing it. And make sure you unlock the newest world as soon as possible so then you can go ahead and get some pretty good stuff there as well. And yeah, so that's going to be all for this video though. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next video.